We want to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Touring and Cruises. Here's something you might not know. Booking with a travel advisor doesn't cost you anything. Disney pays them after you travel. You'll pay the same price you see online, but Touring and Cruises adds an enhanced level of service. Their expert advisors watch for discounts and apply them automatically even after you book. And it's not just Disney. They can help with cruises, Universal, and all kinds of vacations. Whether you want help planning it all or just someone in your corner if plans change, they're here to help. And yes, they'll wait on hold with Disney 4 hours, so you don't have to. So when you're ready to plan your next trip, head to touringandcruises.com and tell them Rope Drop Radio sent you. Now, let's rope drop.
Helping you navigate the Disney parks.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
You're listening to Rope Drop Radio.
Welcome to another Rope Drop Radio. I am Doug McKnight here with Lauren Shields. And Lauren, how is your week progressing?
It's been busy, pretty busy, just normal stuff. How about you?
Hectic. Wrapping up registration for the fun run. So everybody that signed up, you're my new favorite people. I'm just going to say that. I mean, it's true. Yeah, it's awesome. It's going good this year. We're recording on Tuesday. Registration ends in a couple hours. So the last couple hours are hilariously entertaining. Like the last minute people are funny. And last year I had somebody in Mountain Time sign up an hour, like 30 minutes late. And so I had to like finagle to get them in and all that jazz. And so, because they didn't think about time zones. Yeah, I did. I got them a shirt.
Okay, good.
It's the shirt cut off. That's all that matters in a fun run. Is
right.
The shirt.
You need the shirt.
Would I have done the 10 miler without getting a shirt? No. It's the only reason to do a race, right?
Forget the medal, just the shirt.
It really is about the shirt, which my wife then hid for a while, I think, because she thought it was ugly. No, she didn't. It just got put under some clothes, and I was too lazy to like look where she told me to. True story. So
supposedly,
speaking of the 10 miler, we ran into a lot of our patrons on that 10 miler.
Did run into a lot of our Patreons. And speaking of Patreons, we have 2 new ones this week. So thank you to John Flynn, who joined at the Beach Club level.
Yay.
And had an upgrade. So thank you to Mr. Alex Sinek for upgrading to Cinderella Suite.
Alex, you're the best. I don't know what to say. You know we love you. Do you think he listened to last week's show, Lauren?
It was funny because I literally told my husband this week, I'm like, I don't think Alex listened, so it's totally fine. Because Jake listened and he's like, what does Alex think of this? And I was like, he must not listen. So I don't know. I don't know Alex, what that means. He liked it. He didn't like it. He didn't listen. He doesn't know any better. But
we'll find out in a text soon. I know we will. So God bless him. He went on my turn left rope drop strategy, which is a horrible strategy. Don't do it.
Don't do that.
Demonstrated it.
Correct. And he was a trooper about it. He was calmer about it than I was on the Jungle Cruise.
I didn't think you would get sent on it, so not my fault. I thought you would be on Lauren's plan. So
in hindsight, that would have been good.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, come check us out on patreon.com. We have a weekly bonus after show where we talk very unfiltered. Doug covers the latest Disney news once a week. And you also get a chance to win a $25 Disney gift card giveaway quarterly. So don't sleep on that. Please come join us.
And this week on our after show is non-Disney questions, because we're doing listener questions today. So the patrons got to ask us non-Disney questions that we will be answering.
There were some interesting ones. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
We're going to learn things about ourselves as well, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right. Another great way to support the show is leaving a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review and we will read it on air and love you forever. All right, here we go. Love the podcast, 5 stars by WDW Fan 26. This is one of my favorite Disney podcasts. It's honest and doesn't just make Disney out to be a company that does no wrong. We all love Disney, or we wouldn't be listening to a Disney podcast, but I appreciate the info being presented realistically. It's also relaxing to listen to, no shouting or over-emotional delivery of content. Keep up the good work. So,
Oh,
yeah.
good. I hope we stay calm. I don't know if I was calm when I was talking about your rope drop plan
I
last
mean,
week.
there was moments. So this was left in July. So there's moments of excitement, but
There is, but not. Yeah, we don't try to be dramatic.
there's some that get screechy out there.
A little bit.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
But that
Well,
was sweet. Thank you for the good review.
yes, thank you
And
so
I
much.
just wanted to plug nurses. Doug hasn't read them yet,
Oh,
but the dentists are
oh,
coming for us. There's a lot of reviews we got from dentists, so I need my nurse people. Where are you at? Please, please, please leave a review because we're about to be outnumbered by the dental folks.
yeah, the dentists are showing up in the
I
reviews. I
know.
can't wait. Awesome. I went to my 20-year class reunion over the weekend for dental school, and it was pretty fun connecting with everybody. It was kind of entertaining. The ones that listen to the podcast as well,
Yeah.
they live in North Dakota or Arizona. And so it's a way that we've kind of stayed connected. And so it's kind of cool hearing that, but yeah, 20-year reunion. And I got to give a shout out. I wish I would have the other week when I said something about, Dennis, and we had this little group. A couple of them have left reviews already, but one, like the OG Disney dentist that I chatted with way back when I first started this was JLap. So, and she's been
Oh
on the show a
yeah.
few times.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of good dentists out there that enjoy talking Disney.
We
But
love
yeah,
dentists.
nurses,
We love
nurses,
nurses.
you way
Come on.
outnumber us. So there's
We
no
do.
reason. No reason we should be outnumbering
Where
you.
are my
And
people?
you could just specify maternity nurses, and
Nope, all
you could
nurses.
handle the dentist.
I
There's
was
not that many of us.
also a nurse practitioner, so they count. RNs count. There's a whole big group of us. Come on, guys.
There you go. All right. Well, the reviews are awesome. It makes it much more fun to do what we do and easy to find the time to work on it. And hopefully everybody's enjoying the reels and YouTube as well, as we're getting into that space a little bit. Lauren's been working super hard on that. So kudos to you, Lauren, on
Thank
taking
you.
on that new endeavor and making us modernize. We're in the
Trying.
first 28% to be on YouTube in full video format. I was reading some statistics. Everybody's on YouTube, but it turns out in actual video content, like we've done the last couple of weeks, is 28% of podcasts. So
Yeah.
there we are,
many.
Rope Drop Radio on the leading edge.
Wow. Look at
Yeah.
us go.
Yeah, that's us. Totally. Okay.
So modern.
We're like old for podcasters too. So, whatever. We're like grandma and grandpa age for podcasting. But
Maybe you.
We're going to get on to your questions after this break. Hey, Nebraska rope droppers. Getting to the magic just got easier. The Lincoln Airport now offers nonstop flights to Orlando twice a week on Breeze Airways. Every Wednesday and Saturday. Skip the layovers and get straight to Mickey faster than ever. I've flown Breeze myself. It's a great experience with one of the youngest fleets in the sky, flying only Airbus A220s. So next time you're planning a Disney vacation, start at Lincoln Airport, your shortcut to the magic. And welcome back. It's time for listener questions. And you asked, we'll answer. Not, we didn't ask. We asked for you to ask us so we could answer you asking.
I don't know anyone knows what you're talking about at this point.
Well, let's get to it. We're going to start with our patrons, then hit Facebook, Threads, Instagram, all the different places. So thank you very much to everybody that left questions. And we're going to start out with some mispronunciation of names here. So Jeff Podskrilisky.
Nailed it. Yep, got it.
Yep. Okay. Which is the best park to go to as a non-spectator on Disney Marathon Day?
Oh.
Yeah, it's you. You have to answer first, Lauren.
Oh, I have to answer? Oh, man. Where does it end? He's talking about full marathon?
Full marathon day. So that Sunday.
Depends on where it ends.
It ends
I would
at
not go to
Epcot.
that
The
park.
same place you ended, but it goes to the Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and then kind of comes back.
I would just avoid
went
Epcot.
to Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
I'd avoid Epcot. Part of me thinks Magic Kingdom too a little bit, because what do the runners want to go do once they get their medals and take a shower? They want to go take pictures at the parks. And I think that's the two they're probably headed to. So I would probably do Hollywood Studios or Animal Kingdom that day.
They want a castle in the background.
Yeah.
You know where
They
it
want the
really wouldn't be
photo.
busy? A water park, but it's January, so I don't recommend that. But
Ooh,
Animal Kingdom's good. You can't go wrong there. I don't know what their route's going to be with the construction, though, going forward, because the construction is going to impact the marathon route that goes through there. So that will be interesting
that's
to
right.
see.
That's what I wondered. Is it every year? Is it always ending in Epcot? Because I feel like they change
Yeah.
it up a little bit.
No,
Yeah, okay.
always the same start and ends at Epcot, just like you did, Lauren. Just like you did for the 10
Just like
miler.
me.
Yeah. They're not moving that finish line. That's set up from wine and dine through springtime surprise. I
Okay.
mean, you saw how robust that was, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think Magic Kingdom would be my second choice because people go through there early, so it doesn't impact the park operations as much. Where you're going to Epcot, people are still running through the park while it's open. Same thing with Hollywood Studios. So Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom big enough you can avoid the problems. But Lauren's right. People will flood back in with their medals to take their picture with the castle.
They will. Yeah, 100%.
So, all right,
Yeah.
next question.
Mhm.
Jill Mitch. I think we've both said this differently and probably both wrong. There was a
Probably.
T in there. Jill T. Mitch. So
Yeah. Middle
does
initial. Probably.
does your rope drop strategy change depending on if it's a weekday or weekend day? Lauren?
Mine doesn't. I will say what park I'm going to if I'm doing a long enough trip does. So I usually try to avoid Epcot and Magic Kingdom on the weekends, like if we're doing a longer trip. But my rope drop strategy does not change. Everyone's still going for the same rides on the same days of the week, is what my thinking is. What do you think?
I agree. I think weekends are impacted more as you get close to Christmas. December, I think, is impacted with locals coming to see the decorations. But outside of
Yeah.
that, I feel like Epcot's nights are impacted by the weekend with drinking around the world.
Yes.
But the weekend doesn't scare me as much as
A
party
holiday.
days, right? And the
Yeah.
holidays, that impacts things a lot more. It used to be extra magic hours dictated where I would go, but now that extra magic hours are every park every day, that evens the guests out. It's fantastic. So not too concerned.
No.
Go with what works for you, I would say.
Yeah. And just to add on to the holidays, you'll hear me say that a lot of times my family and I like to sleep in a little bit. But if we go during like between Christmas and New Year's week, we are up and we are trying to be the first people on the bus. So we'll actually get to rope drop earlier on a big holiday. But again, a normal weekday weekend, if it's not a holiday weekend, it's the same.
Yeah. You're sleeping in on those August trips that you take
I am.
when Iowa's still out of school, but the rest of the Midwest is back in.
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
All right. Melissa Huff Busk. All the hard names are in Patreon, Lauren. Why did I agree to do
It was
Patreon?
like I planned it.
It is. You just let me go with it. All right. Going solo to marathon weekend, just doing the 10K. If you were going solo for a long weekend, what would be your solo trip must do's?
Oh,
Huh?
this is a good question. And the funny thing is I typed this and didn't even think like most of these questions I thought pre-thought about, but not this one. I've done some solo time in the parks. Oh man, I have a hard time with solo trips because I never know what to do with myself. Have you been in the parks by yourself ever?
Yeah, I have solo time every trip when my family goes on roller coasters. It's the best. One, you eat a snack nobody knows you ate because the calories
Yes.
don't count if no one knows. And two, you can just meander and take in the ambiance at your own speed. There's
Yeah.
like little pop up bands, there's different sideshows, there's different things that you can pay attention to because nobody's like tugging on your arm to get to that attraction. You can do you and nobody cares. That's
Yeah.
what a must do is on a solo trip. It's not about rides. It's about just you doing you. If you want to do it, do it. No one cares. No one's going to judge. You're worried
No.
about going to a sit down restaurant eating by yourself. Zero. I give zero craps about that. I don't care. I can sit there. You know what? The servers at Disney used to seeing it too. It's not weird for them. So don't think it's
No.
weird.
So my favorite thing that I did when I did walk in solo was I actually just sat in a bench for a while and people watched, and that was fantastic.
Oh,
Like, right? There are some interesting people that show up at the parks that are sometimes was just enjoyable to watch. And don't forget single rider lines for a lot of the attractions too when you
oh
do want
yeah.
to do that. Yeah, you can get on things a lot faster.
There you go. All
Yep.
right, Jill T. Mitch again. What are your thoughts on the non-Disney apps that help obtain lightning lanes?
So the are we allowed to say names?
Yeah,
Because there's the
yeah,
big
we
one.
can.
Okay, so Skippers is Skipper something. Skipper, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Skippers, I don't remember, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have heard really good things about it, that
Yeah,
you basically pay for this service. I think you have to give them like, I don't know if you give them logins to your account or how it works. And they basically do all your lightning lanes. You tell them what you want, when you want them. I've heard really good things. I've personally been afraid to do it because I'm afraid they're not going to do it. And I want the control over it. Sometimes like as the day goes on, I just want to get whatever I feel like. And I don't necessarily know what that's going to be. But I have heard good things about it from people who have used it.
same here. I have to no hesitation on the third-party apps. You have this line. It's not line skippers, lightning skippers. I can't remember what it's
Something like
called
that.
either.
Yeah,
Someone's screaming as they drive down the road right now. It's
they
okay.
are.
We are prepared, clearly. Other one, the Lines app from Touring Plans, that
Yep.
sometimes their wait times are significantly more accurate. I will say not all the time because they're dependent on people giving them data. So they are more accurate as the day goes on, and it's based off historical data. So if
But
like
that's
it,
just telling
right,
you like
right.
yeah, it's not, they're not scheduling lightning lanes for you.
No, but it is helpful to know whether that posted 45 minutes is really 15 sometimes. And that's
Yeah.
where the Lines app helps. Also a paid service to get
Yes,
that.
that's true. Yep. And they do have good
So
rope drop plans in there too. Yeah.
they do.
Hmm.
They're not go left, but not everything can
They
be.
will not tell you to go rope drop the treehouse, that's for sure.
All right. Last but not least, from patrons, Joseph Kaplan, Mr. BackToTheMouse.com himself. What should you rope drop first, and why is it Starbucks? I don't know if he's really asking a question there.
I think he's just telling us to rope drop Starbucks.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
can
not.
say if you go to the treehouse, you have time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid decision. You can hit Starbucks on your way to that line on the
I
rope.
hope no one's like newly listening and thinking that they should rope drop the treehouse. Do
Don't. I
not,
think we've made it
do not,
clear it's not. Don't just go
do
left.
not.
Jungle Cruise, solid rope drop if you're gonna do that. It's okay. It's an okay rope drop. Not as good as it was, but it's okay. Tiana's is better, but
Yeah,
Tiana's isn't always open. They delay their opening
that's
sometimes, especially
true.
in the winter. So be aware of that. Okay. Yeah, Starbucks, go for it. I always get a glass of ice water at Starbucks because they'll give you ice water.
They
Most of
will.
them.
But what do we usually do though? If you're like trying to get early entry and be on the rope, we will have most of the party go
Yeah, and then like
gather, and
one
while
person
one or
get
two
the
people go get coffee and then just bring
not
it.
not one person get on the rope and four people come with coffee later.
Right.
That's cutting. Four people on the rope, one person coming later, socially acceptable. Just that's
I
the
agree.
norms. That's just so you know.
That's usually how we do it. Yeah.
All right, that does it for Patreon questions. Lauren,
For
it's to you
Patreon.
for Facebook, where people are
Yes.
wordy.
All right. First question is from Liz Sanford Pace. Tips for handling Epcot on the opening day of Festival of the Holidays, the only day we can do it, and other general holiday trip tips. We plan on visiting different resorts to see decor and also have tickets to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Jollywood Nights.
Well, the
So,
first thing
Jack,
you have to do is identify the bloggers and tell them they don't have the right to. No, I don't know what I'm trying to tell you there, but opening day, the vloggers, the bloggers, they'll be there. They'll be buying all the food, taking all the pictures. Take a picture of them taking a picture. They'll, let them know they're part of the zoo. They're doing their job. And that's the only day you can be there. The second day, yeah, it's always easier. Plus, you can see the content that your favorite, podcasters, bloggers, social media people put out there too. So there's that disadvantage. Yeah. Sometimes though, they will do soft openings and those people will be done the day before, right? With
That's
the
true.
food booths. They're not going to soft open the entertainment. The entertainment schedules are out. So I would look at the storyteller schedule and come up with a game plan, a rough game plan now of who's important to hit and prioritize those. But I saw they are posted. I'm not sure if they're on WDW Magic, but that is a good website for news. So I would check that out and I'd come up with a game plan, but opening day of the holidays isn't anything like the opening day of Food and Wine and Art and Festival of the Arts and Flower and Garden, because it's just another busy holiday weekend day. It's Thanksgiving time, right? It's going to be crazy no matter what you do.
Yeah, I would also say a lot of those people doing that have their APs, so they're there first thing in the morning because they want to be the first one to come out with the article or the vlog or whatever. So my guess is it might be a little easier for the food items is specifically what they're going for, is maybe try to hit up the food stuff a little bit later on in the day and try to avoid them if you can. Any other tips about go to the different resorts, go to see Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge if you can. They're out of the way, but they're great to see the decorations at.
Yeah, work
I
that
think
into the trip.
Yeah, I think that's about it. The Christmas party, because it starts early, eat early. Once you get in there, I think this was the most surprising thing the first time I went, is that there's not a ton of food options once you get in, besides like all the snacks. So on a party night, we tend to eat like a 4:30 dinner and then go. Or some of the places are still open.
Eat that dinner inside Magic Kingdom at 4.
I mean, yeah, like they'll start cutting
Yeah.
reservations off for dinner pretty early by like 5 or 5:30. So that's just keep that in mind too, is eat an early dinner so that you're good to go for the night.
Great points. All right.
All right. Next one. Marie Scankerd. I'm sure I messed up your name.
Yep.
Sorry, Marie. Got it. We will be traveling with extended family and our 3-month-old this holiday season. It's our first big trip with extended family and a baby. What tips do you have for traveling with a group of 9, including a little one? Any strategies for securing dining for reservations that do not allow reservations for 8? Thanks. I love listening to the show. Smiley face.
Yeah, so 9 is a tough number for reservations, as they like their even numbers. Just get 2 4s, right? And tell them when you show up, or a 6 and a 2, something like that. So with a group of 9, he didn't give us all the ages, but in a 3-month-old, I would just be prepared to separate. Take that 3-month-old in the stroller for a walk, let them nap in that stroller, let other people go on their merry way. Be prepared to separate. If someone's like, no, we need to all experience it together, tell them beforehand, like, it's not in the cards. If we want to prolong the day, the 3-year-old or 3-month-old has a different schedule. They need to eat when they have to eat. They got to poop when they got to poop, right? Like, last thing you want to do is get diaper rash too. They didn't say a time of year. Oh, they said holiday season. So at least they won't have the crazy humidity to deal with the baby. So
Yeah.
I think some people fail to change diapers as frequently in the parks as they do at home. So that is a thing to be aware of with the 3-month-old. If you've never gone with a baby before, is stay on top of that to prevent diaper rash, which leads to grumpiness for everyone.
That's true. I will say, like, Disney quickly became a place we really like to travel to, because pack and plays, they have like just kind of that stuff that you're worried about. Does the hotel have that? They have that. I was always worried about that, because like sometimes you show up some of these hotels and they're like, we have this crib and it looks like it's from the 70s and my child's going to die. So they just have like the normal Graco pack and plays. They'll tell you like it's first come first serve, but I've never had anyone have a hard time getting one. So Disney, they do great with you working with little ones. Back to the reservations, I would if you can, make it for like a table of 5 and 4. Show up 20 minutes early, 15 minutes early, ask to be seated next to each other together. Great if they can. If they can't, don't get mad. That's how it works sometimes. But that's basically how you work around the numbers. You have to book 2 tables and ask to be seated next to each other, near each other. Most of the time they can do it. It's just there's a couple of restaurants that, like Garden Grill's one, like if you're on the upper part, like they can't move the tables too much with the characters because it's rotating. So that would be my suggestion for bigger parties.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right. Let me scroll down here. All right. Threads. Who's doing threads? Me or you?
I am reading Threads. All right,
Okay.
Threads. Kraus Mouse Adventures. Go check them out on YouTube. Kraus Mouse Adventures. Fantastic content, I might say so
Mhm.
myself. All right. If you could bring a Disneyland or Disney California adventure attraction to Walt Disney World, which would you bring, if any? Matterhorn, Mr. Toad, Alice Storybook Canal. Not Alice Storybook Canal, sorry, there was a comma in there. All right. Casey's Jr., Pinocchio, Snow White, Roger Rabbit, Submarine, Haunted Mansion, Overlay, Monsters, Inc., Incredicoaster, Web Slingers, etc. So a near partial, incomplete partial list to work from. Any Disneyland attraction or California adventure.
There's a ton I would bring, but like you
So
pick one.
if we pick one, the one I would pick and I hope you would pick is not listed. And we mentioned it last week in your trip report.
I'm blanking. What are you
Radiator,
picking?
Radiator Springs.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Zero, zero question. It's the best thing they have that we don't have, right?
yeah. No
Um,
question.
yeah. Done and done.
But if you took that one out, because you didn't name that, let's say that's your DCA one. What's your
Put
Disneyland
etc.
one?
Put etc.
I know, but I'm changing his game. He won't mind. So you got your DCA one, which I agree.
So
Let's just go Disneyland.
I feel like Haunted Mansion overlay is kind of cheating because it's just an overlay.
Right.
I don't. There's not really anything I'm dying to have. Maybe Mr. Toad's come back.
Yes. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Okay.
We
All
just
right.
like we took it out, and I don't know why I have such a stupid affinity for that ride. I think it's because I just remember it from the Orlando version when I was young and thought like that was cool that I got to drive a car. I
Yeah.
think the health thing went over my head until I was an
Oh,
adult.
totally. It's
It bo-
magical.
it boggles my brain that my kids do not like this ride. Like like when we go to Disneyland, they're like, "Why do you like this ride?" I was like, "This was so cool when I was your age," and they're like,
so simple, right? It's like cardboard cutouts, basically, and
I thought it
it's
was
just
cool.
simple to the point. Going to HELL. It's a family show, I
You know, they
guess.
got Radiator Springs at the next park, so they're like, "Whatever,
right.
mom, we have Radiator Springs," and
Yeah.
I was like, "Phew, that would have blown my mind when I was a child."
The next thing I'd probably mention is web slingers, but we can't have that due to legal reasons.
Right.
So it doesn't even cross my mind. But man, the rest of the list, they can keep it.
What? I like Snow White and Pinocchio. I like dark rides, like those old ones.
I'm
Peter
good with.
Pan.
I'm good with just adding one more, maybe, and
They don't even make you
call it a
sick.
day. All right,
All
next
right.
question. Moving on. Also from Cross Mouse Adventures on
Yes.
YouTube. Go check them out. Which two characters dining reservation or sorry, I totally screwed that up, Alan. My bad. Which two character dining restaurants do you think offer the best food for adults? Okay, so we're not asking about the best character dining. We're asking about the best
That's
food
food.
for adults. Didn't say anything about price point. I think if you take price into it a little bit, that makes Cinderella's a little trickier, right?
Yeah.
And I am not counting Be Our Guest as character dining. There's a
No,
character on the way out. Everybody
yeah.
that thinks it is disappointed it is. So I respectfully do not call it character dining because people think it is and they get mad. So what are you thinking? Because I got
So the first
one coming to mind.
I wonder if it's the same one. My first initial thought is Topolino's breakfast.
Yes, that is a good one.
Was that what you were thinking though?
Well, we got to have two. It's one of the two.
Well, I have one.
The other one's just a dinner. So you pick just a breakfast. The other one's just a dinner. It's located in the Magic Kingdom Resort area, but not on the monorail loop.
Oh, the Snow White?
Yeah.
The Artist Point
Yeah,
that is a good one for adults.
The food is adult upscale food, and the characters are a little goofy. The problem is the menu has a lot of things that I'm allergic to that they don't substitute. So I haven't actually eaten there. Michelle has.
Oh,
but
I have too.
It's
It was
definitely
hard
the
with
most
kids.
adult.
It's not
right.
Like, yeah, it's expensive, and then like they try to make their food fancy and different, and that didn't go over great. Yeah,
Yes, the fact that it's hard with kids. Yeah,
yeah.
I think those are the two adult only character dining. What is it called? Artist Point Storybook Dining?
Dining at Artist Point.
Maybe.
I think there might
it's
be a
one of those
Storybook
titles.
Dining with Snow White at Artist Point.
Yeah,
Something
but that
similar
is
to that.
definitely adult only or older children level
Yeah,
dining.
it's different fancy food.
And then Topolino's breakfast, you nailed it.
It's so
Right
good.
there. All right,
Yeah.
there's Threads. Did you know, fun fact, this last week, Threads passed X for more active users.
I
So,
saw that.
Continue to
even
put the fork in
post-
X.
Did you post anything on X for questions? You didn't, did you?
No, I did not. No.
Oh, because I don't even have. That's all you. I don't have.
I
access
haven't really been opening X often because it shows you all the things that you don't subscribe to that are also not within your echo chamber. And I don't want my echo chamber to not be echoey. And that's what X is doing. So I just don't, I
You're not really on
don't
it anymore.
enjoy opening it. It raises my blood pressure. And then when I saw that Threads actually has more active users, I was like, well, I guess there's really less reason to open it now. So
Right.
go Threads. Meta's slowly owning us all.
They are. They're taking over. All right. Instagram. I think we had a lot of questions.
A lot on Instagram. All right.
Yeah.
Lauren.
And I did want to say thank you to everyone because, like, I think last time we did listener questions, we had to ask everyone a couple of times. And this time I was like, oh my God, can we get through all these questions? So, but we appreciate it. It's a good problem to have when you have too many questions.
It's a great problem.
Yes. So, first one is Candy Coated. What is your favorite Disney splurge outside of Lightning Lanes?
Oh, outside of Lightning Lanes, snacks, Disney snacks, 100% a unique Disney snack, something new that I haven't had that's kind of a seasonal thing or something they're tempting me with, or it's a snack. You had me at snack.
I was going to say the dessert party at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear the news this week? The headline is they added Dole Whip. But when you read it, it's a Dole Whip mousse dessert. So close. They were this close to getting it right. The clickbait article had the right headline, and Disney fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line again. Okay, anyway. I would have an ice cream headache just like for 40 minutes straight if they had on tap Dole Whip. I'd just be,
oh my God, what would we do? That would be amazing. Oh, you're so close to seeing. Hopefully they'll fix it. But yeah, that is a great splurge. Like we keep coming back to that one because it's such a great experience.
So,
all right,
both in the realm of food, though, right?
Yes, yeah. Food related. MG Stivers 15 Lightning Lanes day of. Assuming you're pre-booked year 3, how does it look in the park? Does stuff sell out?
All right. So I think they might be a Master Sergeant. Ivers. I don't know.
Oh,
just
man,
trying to
I'm
figure
sorry.
It out. Maybe. If
Could
they
be.
are, kudos to you, Master Sergeant. I don't know the military ranks at all. All right. Anyway, Lightning Lanes day of, assuming you're pre. So it depends on the park you're in. Hollywood Studios is the hardest. Magic Kingdom has the most availability. Epcot has stuff, but doesn't need to have stuff. If they just didn't have Lightning Lanes, none of the lines would exist, but lines do exist, so you do need them in Epcot. There's availability. There's definitely, you can get a 4th, 5th, 6th, but Hollywood Studios, you won't get what you want.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think the big ones that do sell out is Slinky Dog, right?
Yeah.
Test Track, because it's new right now.
Yeah.
Remy's goes quick.
Yeah.
Tiana's goes quick. I think those are, what am I missing?
But really, there's lots of availability, maybe just not specific things.
There's still stuff available. Yeah. Like it's just 1 or 2 rides, and I would say in each park. And then after that, Magic Kingdom does a better job just because it has the most rides.
Animal Kingdom
easiest.
Is a little, man, once Dinosaur goes away, that's going to shift some things there. And it's not, I don't know, unless they add characters back, which you should, Disney. I don't know what the plan is with Animal Kingdom, but we'll find out in February.
But yeah, I can always get, more. I could definitely easily get 3 more each day, if not more, don't you think?
Yeah, totally.
All right, next question from I know this person in real life, so I'm just going to say her name because it's easier. Kristen Mueller. Where is
Oh,
yeah, good friend of mine. Where is your favorite quiet, less busy spot, not a restaurant, in each park to take a 15 to 30-minute break in the late afternoon when ride lines are busiest and the parks feel extra busy? Maybe a good spot to eat a Mickey bar or snack from a cart vendor.
okay.
So each park quiet spot. Where are you going?
Okay. So Epcot, the area up past the you got Journey of the Imagination, the entrance there. If you go to the left, go up the stairs where you can go into like the movie that nobody should be watching. Kind of go past that entrance near the Visa card holder meet and greet. There's just foliage back there, sit on the curb, super quiet, right? That area in
I don't think I've
Imagination,
ever been back there.
it's super quiet.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Do you want to do your Epcot or should I
Yeah,
just
my
go?
Epcot is well, it's not as quiet. It depends on the day, but I love it back there. Is in the UK pavilion, like by the gardens.
Oh, yeah.
That's as
If
long
the
as there's not a band
Right,
back
if
there,
the
you're
band's
good.
not playing, it's quiet. If the band's playing, you got music, which could be good or bad depending on what you like. That's a good one. All
Yeah,
right.
but there's a ton of in the World Showcase to go hide in.
Hollywood Studios. So it's not really big enough for a quiet spot. That's the problem with
Yeah,
Hollywood Studios. Baseline Tap House is a restaurant, but like it's fairly quiet and outside. Muppets Courtyard, where they had the seats across from Pizza Rizzo's, used to be quiet. That is now no
yeah,
longer with us.
I know that
Like
was my spot.
this is a hard question. So the exit of Tower of Terror, if you just come straight out and stop way back there, that's as quiet
Yeah,
as it's going to get. There's a Joffrey stand back there, which has to do the worst in the business, like of the whole parks, because no one's walking back there except people getting off that attraction. But just outside the exit of Hollywood, of the Tower of Terror, is got to be the quietest place in that park.
yeah, I think you're right. I do tend to sit on Hollywood Boulevard on a bench or something because I enjoy people watching there.
Right. That is
But for
not quiet.
noise, it's not quiet. Yeah, that's
It's a
just
good
usually
place
where
to
I'm
have
eating
a
snacks.
Mickey bar and people watch, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I agree. I think that quietest place is probably back there. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it's and sitting along Sunset is a good place to sit too, but it's not quiet at all. There's zero
Mm-mm.
quiet in that park. It's noise everywhere in that park.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quiet Backlot Express can be quiet. Sit outside of Backlot Express until the Indiana Jones show lets out, or until all the explosions happen inside the show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's no great spot. Launch Bay's gone. That used to be it.
That used to be
That's gone.
quiet.
It's reason it should have been gone, right?
Yeah.
All right. Animal Kingdom, so many quiet places. There's too many quiet places. All the paths around the Tree of Life, you can get lost
Hmm.
in there. There's some benches. The Oasis area that leads to the main entrance, from the main entrance to the Tree of Life, there's some little trails.
Yeah.
Nobody's on those. Like Animal Kingdom, you can around the Tree of Life, there's so many little trails that are quiet. Does
Yeah.
that help though? It's not very specific, but
No, I was trying to. We're in and out of that park so fast. I feel like we never are really looking for a place to eat a snack.
no. The
No, I mean,
the old arena that they built for kite tails,
I was about to say
or
that that's empty now for the
yeah,
most
that
part.
you can
Yeah.
go in there and sit, but you're gonna melt, like, because it's no shade, 1,000 degrees sun. There is some shade
Yeah.
up higher, but I'm not sure much would be on. It's like seating wise would be in the shade, but you might find some shade in
Is
the
there? Have
theater.
you? Is it quiet at all if you take the train over to
No, you're
Rafiki's?
on that
Not really,
train,
right?
and then you're at Rafiki's. Ugh, I just lost a listener for us, Lauren. I'm sorry. Love
All right.
Rafiki's. It's great.
And
Um,
then Magic Kingdom, where's your quiet place?
quietest place, Hall of Presidents waiting area. You don't have to go in the show, but you can go in there and sit and relax. Depending on the cast member, you might be able to get your Mickey bar in or not. Depending on the cast member. Usually not. I've gotten a Dole Whip in before,
Yeah.
but that's a little more contained, eating that out of a bowl rather than a Mickey bar where the chocolate always
Where
falls
it's
off,
melting.
bounces
Yeah.
on all of your white clothing, and then hits the ground and melts. But
Yeah.
there's some benches in there. The air conditioning is a 10. Hall of Presidents lobby. Can't be beat.
That's a good one. I was like, we've snuck past like in the way back, like if you were coming from Tiana's, but you take like that back path towards Pirates, like, but the very back, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's quiet back there because a lot of people come back towards the hub and then cross over. So we've
Yeah.
had Mickey ice cream bars and stuff there too. But yeah, Hall of President's
Yeah.
air conditioning, can't beat that.
Yeah. The problem is they asked about snacks and probably not. Otherwise, sitting just outside of Hall of Presidents, there's some tables there kind of, if you're looking at the Hall of Presidents to the right,
Mhm.
those can be back behind the ticket office that's there in that little courtyard. It's for Sleepy Hollow, but it's not always full back there.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. I'm assuming this is supposed to say Tinker 52 T_NKER
I'm sure it is.
Okay. For a 6-day vacation with day 1 being a water park and an intentional rest day, would you buy 4 or 5-day passes? Would you keep the rest day just as a late breakfast pool day, or try to hit the last few in a park and watch a nighttime spectacular?
Oh, easy answer. 5-day park pass, sleep in, hit a pool, go into the park in the night. Your 5th day gets cheaper, right? By a little
Yeah,
bit. So it's smarter to do a 5th day at Disney than a 1 day at Universal financially. And
it
that 5th
is.
day, after 4 days in the park, you're going to be tired, but you're going to have a list a mile long of we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. I hope we get back to that. So be prepared to get up and go try to get that list accomplished. And you're always better off getting up early, rope dropping, and coming back for a long nap on your rest day. We've done a rest day where we've rope dropped, gotten back to the room by 11, right? And then went back to the park at 6. And I know people will tell me that's not a rest day, but from we're talking about a 7-hour break. Didn't tell me that's not a rest day.
Yeah, I
And
was just gonna
then,
say, anytime you like have a longer trip, you are less frantic to get to everything. So like it's a much more calm, relaxing trip because you know you have another day to accomplish maybe something you missed one day. So like sometimes our 6 or 7 day trips are like sweet because no one's
yeah,
rushing anywhere because you know you're going to get to it eventually. So yeah, I agree. Buy the 5-day pass for sure.
yeah, make that last day a rest day that's also a park day. Whether you sleep in or rope drop and then nap like crazy, pool, whatever in the afternoon, and then get back at it for whatever else you missed. That's what
Yeah,
I
I
would
mean
do.
we've done it even on a travel day. Like if we had a late flight out, we would rope drop, got everyone tired, and then they wanted to sit on the airplane and watch TV, and they were quiet, and that was fabulous.
There you go.
Same person asking, how did Alex hurt you so much, Doug?
Alex didn't hurt me physically, just emotionally. No, I
Not
love
yet.
Alex. He's one of my best friends. He gives me crap all the time. That's our relationship. I used to get a lot more text message corrections on Friday morning about mistakes. So I feel like we've improved there, Lauren.
Oh,
So yeah. Oh yeah. No, I just knew he would super love going left. So
well, he forgave you because he gave us an upgrade this week.
yeah, I know this plays right into it. Yeah, I mean, Alex and I think I texted him something about he went to the Florida, Texas game, right? The
Hmm.
other day because his daughter's at Florida, and he was like just there to cheer against Texas, not really for Florida. So that was like we're kindred spirits. I like to harass him about LSU. He harassed me about Nebraska. It's great. It's all good.
Yes, yeah, that's
Love
just
all
how.
around.
Yeah, Alex likes to tease, and he lets us tease him right back. So it's all no one's hurting each other. We
And we
promise.
just attempt to keep up with him when we travel together because he is the man with a plan and we just try to hang on. And he is so
Hmm.
fast and I am not.
He walks so
So,
fast.
but he hasn't traveled with me since the 10 miler. I am a different person since
It's
10 miler
time.
Doug versus before, right? I'm going to
Yeah.
address that a little in the Patreon after show, but
Oh.
yeah.
So same person. What are World Showcase highlights for teenagers? We are going in June with another family who has never done Epcot. The rides are easy to plan, but how would you make it a memorable day in World Showcase with 5 teens ages 13 to 18?
Oh, first tip. Just send them on their own. Go do your own thing. 5 teens, 13 to 18. Oh my gosh. I have 3. And if they're really that good of friends, depending on where you're at on the trip, you could just turn them loose in World Showcase. It's not like they're going to get into trouble, right? And you
Yeah.
guys go do your own thing. That's not answering that question at all. But I think Beer Garden would be fun because it's got a show and dinner.
Yes.
I think that's a good teen atmosphere, like thing in
Yeah.
Epcot. Outside of that, depends on if they're too cool for certain things. Gets rough, man. Gets rough.
I know. I was trying to think. I mean, like, there's lots of different snacks, so you could probably just have them snack around the world since.
You could challenge them to get some sort of local candy because there's each country has like a local gift shop and store, and they'll have some local candy, right? Try them to find the most bizarre thing, and they have to eat it, right?
That's a good one.
That's a teen thing. Find that really weird chocolate thing that shouldn't exist, and they all have to eat it, right? They have to take a bite of it. They have to share it. And it also kind of lets you talk about the culture of the different countries because like when we do travel abroad, which we'll talk about some in our after show, another plug for the after show because the questions are non-Disney, right? When we travel abroad, one thing we always do is we try to go into a grocery store. Each kid gets to pick out a snack for the hotel room while we're there from the grocery store. And some of them have been amazing and the kids still talk about it. And then others have been like the most disgusting thing in your mouth and they still talk about that.
That is, I still remember we went to Iceland and they got Cool Ranch Doritos, but they don't have ranch there. So they were called Cool American Doritos. And the kids thought that was hilarious.
This doesn't taste like Jeff. So
that's a good one. All right. Next question. Troy Ragsdale. What are some favorite snacks at different resorts planning for a no park day?
Oh, snacks at resorts?
I know an obvious one.
Well, Dole Whip at the Poly. Is that what you were?
Totally.
Outside of that, man, my brain is blinking really.
Beignets at Port Orleans French Quarter are delicious, but they only come out like in the late afternoon, evening hours.
They're when the bar's open.
But those are fantastic.
The tie-dye cheesecake at
Don't eat that.
It's a PSA not to eat it. It's just food coloring and bad cheesecake. So just because it's the specialty doesn't mean you should have it. At the Riviera, their bakery is separate from the general bakery. All the stuff's baked in one place for all of Walt Disney World, except for the Riviera bakery and the Halles de France, I think or the Halles de Pain. I don't remember what it's called.
The France one,
The France. Halles de Pain would be bread, but okay, my bad. But that bakery in France, that's why the line's always so long, is because they actually are making their croissants. Same thing with the Riviera. So go to the bakery, have a pastry there because it's better.
Beach Club, you have the ice cream shop, Peaches and Cream.
Yeah, I mean,
you can get some ice cream.
You can go to the window. Yeah, it's the same ice cream as everywhere else, though. It's just Edie's ice cream that I can buy from my grocery store. But something about it tastes better when they scoop it and charge me more for one scoop than I could buy a gallon. But I can't buy a gallon at Disney World, so location.
There you go. I'm trying to think of where else we have snacks.
I think it's the regular, like the confectionery stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So Grand Flow, if it's like Easter, they have a bunch of stuff, and I think do they have stuff at Christmas time too?
Well, they normally do, but not now
with the construction.
We don't know. We don't know if it's coming back.
So they usually have like a big cottage at Easter time with a bunch of Easter candy and stuff to eat, like chocolate bunnies and stuff. But yeah, that might be gone. That whole lobby's under construction, so I don't know if that will be there this Easter. I think anything else?
I'm struggling. I know the zebra domes are at Animal Kingdom. You can get those at Mara.
Yeah.
So the zebra domes are the specialty that you normally get at Boma, but you can get them at the quick service. I think that's a very important one. I know people that will go there just for the zebra domes, and they are gluten-free. So our gluten-free listeners, the zebra domes are legit. That's not altered or anything for you. So go get a zebra dome. So there you go. I think we nailed it.
Totally. Abraham. Yep, got that one right. Do you let your kids ride by themselves? Taking a 9 and 10-year-old in November and certain rides I can't go on, neck fracture in the last year, but they want to. So just wondering your thoughts.
If they're mature enough, right? If they're comfortable standing in line, going in line, you can also go in line with
Yes.
them and then chicken exit and meet them on the other side. Just tell the cast member, hey, I have a neck injury. I can't ride. I think they're good because they're both over 10, right? They're over
9
8.
and 10.
There's rules. I can't remember the
7.
exact rules. Over
So if
7.
you're under 7, there's a bunch of rules, but once you're 7, once you're set, like over the age of 7, so a 9 and 10-year-old together are fine.
Yeah.
The cast members will let them go. I agree. If they're really mature and they want to do the whole queue by themselves, I think that's totally fine. If you want to just walk with them and take the chicken exit, like Doug said, let the cast member know and they'll get you out of there.
I mean, I've chicken exited several
A
rides.
lot of times. Yeah.
Only when I'm with Alex, though. Here he gets brought up again. It's the only time I ever do that. So, but it's nice to go through the line with them because you're spending time together.
Yeah. Next question. Parmer Elizabeth. They say to go to Magic Kingdom on Mickey's Not So Scary Days for low waits, but what about Hollywood Studios on Jollywood days? Are there lower crowds?
I don't think the culture is set enough that Jollywood is a thing. It starts later. It's smaller. The Magic Kingdom is the park, right? And the thing about the Magic Kingdom that impacts is people with non-hoppers don't want to miss the fireworks and parade. And if they go on a party night, they can't stay for the fireworks and parade. Where at Hollywood Studios, the draw to stay is Fantasmic, and Fantasmic is not fireworks over a castle, no matter how much you want to believe it is. Do I think Fantasmic might be more entertaining to me sometimes? Yes. But to the average park goer, no. It's not the draw that Happily Ever After is. And that's the big thing. It's the fireworks and the parade, and Hollywood's Fantasmic's great, but it doesn't turn people away. People aren't like, oh, it's not tonight, let's go tomorrow very often.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've not seen much of a change at Jollywood or Hollywood Studios for Jollywood night. It starts later. It's really geared towards adults too. So I think what surprised me is I've gone to that party twice and not ridden a ride. And we're not the only adults. Most of the adults are going there to drink or watch the entertainment. So it's a totally different vibe than the Mickey's Not So Scary. Or I guess really we're comparing it to Very Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it just doesn't move the crowds yet. Now, this is going to be year 3. Maybe it will. Year 4, 5, 6.
I think they're starting it a little bit earlier, but
they did move it up, what, a half hour? So
it might have just been a half hour.
We might see some change, but not yet.
I don't think a huge change. Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's our listener questions. Thank you so much for the questions, listeners. Makes us happy to get all your questions. Let us know if you want us to do listeners' questions more often, less often, never, all the time, only listener questions. Give us your feedback on how often you like to see us do that. We're here for you. Really. We are. If you want them every other week, we'll do them every other week. But I don't know if that'd be a lot of listener questions, folks. No. Anyway, thank you so much for all your questions. If you're looking to plan a trip to one of these great places, reach out to our friends at Touring and Cruises to book your next trip to Walt Disney World or on a cruise, any cruise line, not just Disney Cruise, Universal, all those things. Lots of great discounts out for 2026 already, right?
Yes. And 2025 is still going strong. I just booked a family for a quick trip right before Christmas and still got them discounted rooms.
Oh, well, hot dog.
Yeah. So
let's go.
It's after Christmas, but if you want to sneak it in right before Christmas, like at the start, because Christmas falls I think Thursday, Friday. So their kids are off that week. They're sneaking it in and then still making it back for Christmas.
Oh, it's nice.
Still there. Yeah. So we are seeing discounts 25 and 26. So it's a good time to go.
Awesome. And if you're looking to get there from Nebraska, reach out to our friends at Lincoln Airport with directs from Breeze Airways, right from L&K to MCO. No stop, no hassle. Your gateway to the magic. All right. And you can follow us on social media on all the things at Rope Drop Radio. We're on all the things at Rope Drop Radio, including TikTok.
We're holding on by a thread.
Well, we're on Threads too. Good job, Lauren. All right, guys, we're going to get on to the after show where we answer deep, personal, non-Disney questions on the after show. So thank you so much for listening. For Lauren, I'm Doug. This has been another Rope Drop Radio.